What's going on, everybody? It's Modern Day Poet, and today I'm counting down my top 10 favorite hip-hop artists of all time. Now, before I get into it, I want to make one thing clear. This isn't a list of who I think are the top 10 greatest rappers ever. This isn't based on record sales, influence, technical ability, or what everybody else says. Simply, these are the artists I keep coming back to. The artists that I can throw on shuffle, listen to for hours, and never get bored. Whose albums I replay the most. Whose lyrics have stuck with me and who have influenced my own love of hip-hop. So, if your favorite artist isn't here, that's okay. Music is personal, and this is just my personal top 10. So, let's get into it. Starting off at number 10 is Blabbermouth. If you've never heard of him, you're seriously missing out. Blabbermouth brings some of that classic boom-bap sound with great lyricism and razor-sharp delivery. He reminds me of why I fell in love with that underground 90s hip-hop in the first place. And there's something refreshing about an artist who doesn't chase trends. Instead, he doubles down on punchlines, wordplay, and beats that are boom-bap but feel new. He's not one of the biggest names out there, but that should not put you off from listening to him. If you're into lyrical heavy rap with an old school flavor, Blabbermouth deserves your attention.
And I'm finna go deep, I'ma let them all sleep till they pop one too many ambient, yeah. Stop it.
Coming in at number 9 is Travie McCoy. Most people know him from his gym class hero days, but I've always appreciated how unique he is. He's one of those artists that blends hip hop with pop, rock, and other influences without sounding forced. What I like most about his music is his honesty. He can be fun and upbeat, but it can also be incredibly personal. Whether he's talking about success, relationships, or struggles with addiction, it always feels genuine. He's got a style that's completely his own, and whenever one of his songs come on, it's almost impossible not to enjoy it.
Annually, granted we've known each other for some time, it don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine.
At number 8, I've got Common. Common has always been one of hip-hop's greatest storytellers. His music is thought-provoking, intelligent, and soulful. It also proves that rap doesn't always have to be aggressive. I always find his music has a great balance of message with flow, and it's something I've always admired. He's definitely been an influence on my music. Whenever I want to chill to some hip-hop and get deep in thought, Common is one of the first artists I go for.
Might just OD high price to go free. This ain't living, this and it's dying slowly.
Number 7 goes to Pressure MC from Hilltop Hoods. It's impossible to not appreciate what Hilltop Hoods have done for Aussie hip-hop. They help prove that Aussies deserve a place in this genre. Pressure has always stood out to me because of his distinct sound and emotional honesty. Whether he's writing something funny or personal, it always feels authentic. I find the songs that deal with family issues, events, and mental health have a huge impact for listeners, and I still find myself going back to them years later.
Here to destroy you. And there's a million of us just like me, who cuss like me, who just don't give a fuck like me, who dress like...
Number 6 is Eminem. What can you say that really hasn't been said already? His technical ability is ridiculous. His multi-syllable rhymes, internal rhyme schemes, storytelling, humor, he could pretty much do it all. What impressed me the most growing up was how every album felt different. His evolution of musical capabilities still gets me to this day. He can make you laugh on one track and then completely backhand you on the next one. Even after all these years, I still discover new rhyme patterns, clever multis, and more when I listen to his music.
Once upon a time not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow.
We're halfway through the list and we've got Slick Rick. To me, he's one of the best storytellers hip-hop has ever seen. His voice is instantly recognizable, and the way he paints pictures through his lyrics is incredible. Listening to Slick Rick's songs is almost like listening to someone reading you a book over a beat. His influence on storytelling in hip-hop is massive, and you can hear pieces of his style in generations of artists that followed. To me, his music is timeless.
Be here for a while, I'm gonna call my crew, you gon' call your crew, we can rendezvous at the bar around 2.
Coming in at number 4 is the notorious B.I.G. Biggie had one of the best flows hip-hop has ever heard. No matter how complex the rhyme schemes, everything sounded effortless and punctual. His flow, charisma, and confidence made every track he is on that much better. And it's amazing to think how he accomplished so much with such a short career. He had 2 albums and both are something I can always come back to, and they never lose their impact. I'd like to take a moment to show some love for some other artists as well. Snoop Dogg, J. Cole, Kendrick, Big L, Outkast, Redman, R.A. the Rugged Man. Ice Cube, Brother Ali, Slugger of Atmosphere, and Eazy-E. With that, let's get into the top 3. For number 3, Method Man. Method Man is one of the coolest voices in hip-hop history, that's for sure. The moment he starts rapping, you know exactly who it is, but not what always to expect. Whether he's with Wu-Tang, Redman, or his solo stuff, he always brings clever rhymes and the energy to go with it. I like that one moment where he is almost sincere, then flips the script into something else with zero hesitation and makes it feel like a natural follow-on. One thing I love is how consistent he's been. Decades into his career, he's still putting out quality music and proving he ain't skipped a beat.
Dwelling in the rotten apple, you get tackled, caught by the devil's lasso. Shit is a hassle.
And number 2 is Nas. For me, Nas is one of the greatest lyricists ever. His ability to tell stories, paint pictures, and make every verse feel meaningful is almost unmatched. Illmatic is often called one of the greatest hip-hop albums ever made, and that's for a good reason. But what really keeps Nas so high on my list is his longevity. He's continued to make great music throughout his career, and all of his albums have shown that he's still growing while staying true.
I hit the studio and drop a Jew, open it pack, get high, watching time fly to live and die in LA.
And finally, my number 1 favorite hip-hop artist of all time, Tupac. What separates Pac for me isn't just his lyrics, it's the emotion behind every single word. He could make songs about social issues, struggles, love, pain, anger, hope, and every one of them felt authentic. He wasn't the most technical rapper ever, but that's not why he's my number 1. He's that because of connection. His music feels real. You believe what he says, and that's something very few artists can achieve. No matter how many years pass, I always find myself coming back to his music, and that's why he'll always sit at the top of my list. So, that's my top 10 favorite hip-hop artists. Like I said at the start, this isn't about who's objectively the greatest, it's simply the artists that have meant the most to me over the years that I keep coming back to. I'd love to know what your top 10 looks like, so leave your list in the comments. Maybe we'll agree on a few, disagree on others, but hey, that's what makes music fun. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.